Hey everyone, it's John. I'm back, and I did get a response from SWFA about the video. I wanted to share their response with you so we could close out some questions that I had raised in that last video. So let's get to it. The first question I asked was about the video they released of the night that Missy was murdered, and I basically asked if they were working with law enforcement or if they were prompted by law enforcement to release that. They said, "We were not provoked or asked by Midlothian PD to post the video. We decided to upload it to hopefully bring more attention to the case." And before we continue to the other questions, I just wanted to say I think that is very cool of them to do that. You know, at the end of the video, I talked about how the Team Gladiator family was helping to keep awareness raised to this. I think we can now add SWFA to that group of people that are trying to keep awareness raised to this case and hopefully bring about a resolution. For the second question, I asked very plainly, is that second video, the one labeled 0123-2016, is it related to Missy's case at all? Their response is, this particular video is completely unrelated to Missy's case. So stuff we were looking for in there, it's not there. This has nothing to do with Missy's case. I then asked, if it's not related to the case, can you just let us know what it's about, because it's kind of hard to understand. We had a customer accusing us of breaking something of his, the items on the counter. This video was used to prove otherwise. So it looks like they had used this video. I'm not sure if it needed to go to a court case or anything that far, but they indeed at least posted the video, probably sent it to the person filing the complaint and said, look, we didn't break whatever you said we broke. So questions answered. At least part of them. We know that the second video, not related to the case, has nothing to do with it, but the first video where we have the footage of the car, we now have some better footage of the front of the car that I haven't seen before. There is also something I didn't mention in the last video, which is you will actually see the car, and I recommend that you all go and watch the video for yourself. You'll see the car drive all around the building and actually wind up parking in a spot that is facing the door, but if they looked behind them, they would have kind of eye shot of the church. So that point that I was making before about there being a line of sight from there, you will see the car park in a particular position where they certainly could be looking at what's going on in the church, particularly with their rear view mirror. And they sit in that position for, I think when I checked, it's at least 3 minutes, and I don't know if they did any editing to the footage. I kind of don't think they did in terms of cutting how long that wait is. So just another point about that car footage, and for any of you out there that are really looking to help the case, I highly suggest you watch that car footage from start to end. You might notice something in it that I didn't catch. So thank you so much to SWFA. It seems like there's some really good people that work over there, and that's a really big part of the reason why I wanted to get some clarification about that second video, because I know there's this thing called confirmation bias that some of us armchair detectives get into. We start looking at things and trying to make connections, and sometimes we're making those connections to affirm beliefs that we have. And this video was quickly falling into that for me. I recognized it today, and I'm just so thankful that SWFA took the time to respond to me and that I could clear that up for all of you. So, done. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for checking out both the BrainScratch and this update. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll see you next week.